you all are having a very good night or good day or evening or wherever you are. I am in St.Lucia yet again. This time we're just gonna go to San Juan. Well, actually, Puerto Rico, but not San Juan, sorry. That's the capital, but we're actually going higher up today. So we're in the ATR 72 beta, and we're not gonna take long. Everything. Let me see. Yeah, so it's just. I think the flight is just about. Well, it's almost 2 hours, so it's just gonna be just a flight level 200. Yeah, so we're gonna make sure that we have enough fuel and stuff for that. I'm gonna put some extra fuel as well, just to make sure. So I'm gonna take a look at that. The weather at the moment. St.Lucia variable. It is 1001014. So yeah, there's a few clouds, 2,400 feet at the moment. But yeah, so we're just gonna get things on the road, and just looking to see what one of my mates is saying. Okay, so let me see. Alright, so yeah, so I'm actually here in Discord as well, so probably might show a little bit of that, but yeah, this is my second voyage on this aircraft, so hopefully it is exciting. Just give me a second, just a few. Okay, so yeah, let me get through with everything so I can start. And I was also thinking of whether I should put my lossless scaling, which I think I might be doing today, since I don't anticipate any sort of like ADC per se. Not really, I don't anticipate that. So I think that we can probably pretty much get off and running today. So let me just try to get, yeah, let me just put it on, and then where is it, here we go. Okay, alright, here we go. Alright, so I just wanted to get my lossless scaling, make sure everything is working pretty fine. Yeah, so it's always nice to try to keep yourself in a good place, you know, as much as possible. So now my lossless scaling is on, so it looks a little bit sharp, I would say. It looks really nice. I know some people have asked me already, like, what does it do? It's pretty much a post-processing in terms of the screen and all of that. It really does make your screen, like, you know, things appear a lot smoother or run more stable. So it's like it updates the refresh rate and stuff like that of your monitor. In other words, your monitor's refresh rate and stuff, so be able to match it, game and stuff. So it try to get the most pixel out of your screen, and whatever computation it does to be able to max out max it out in terms of the FPS and stuff like that. So how much you can get? So right now I can get up to 101 FPS, and I'm running at 50 FPS on the screen. So yeah, so anyways, let's get inside so we can get things up and running. Okay, so alright, so yeah, first thing first, as you guys already know, let's get the battery on. I fell on the third one, on my third voyage, then I'm probably gonna get the okay, batteries, APU on. Yeah, on the third stream, and I'm gonna get most likely the VR section of it sorted out. But for now, we're just going to use what we have now. Okay, so first thing first, well, actually second thing now. Let me just import the flight plan, make sure everything's good. Okay, we see we're going to TJBQ, man. So let me see, we're gonna set the flight plan as well. And fuel, even the fuel as well too. So here is the fuel, ground fuel, takeoff fuel. This all of this stuff here. So you can go to performance, even the payload as well. Like a little load the aircraft, stuff like that. You can do so many things here, man. Or if you want to do some maintenance and all that kind of stuff, then you can do that. For now, so let's try to get, or not try to, where is it? Back to flight, and let's set fuel, set payload, set fuel. Okay, now that our screen is on, let's try to get things up and running, man. So we're going all the way up to flight level 200 today. So let's up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just give me a second there. Alright, so let me see, that's up to 4008. 5, 7, 8, 10, all the way up to 20,000 feet, man. That's why we're taking 2 hours. This flight would have taken like 2 hours and a half. And can you imagine that's not even the longest flight? Oh, just busted. Yeah, here we go, 20,000. That's not even the longest flight on this aircraft, man. This aircraft can go literally. Alright, man, safe travels, have a great night. How long is your flight? Yeah, it's 2 hours. I'll show it on here. Yeah, it's 2 hours for this flight. 2 hours. Yeah, so I'm using my lossless scaling today, so it's a little bit, I would say it's a little bit, it is making things a little bit better for me here, which I find is very, very nice. Okay, so let's just try to get the show on the road, man. I'm not going to try to sleep too much so we can get everything off and running. So get this lights, and also let me get those other lights here. Let's put it and strobes, even standby. Put these lights on as well. Put the fuel pumps on since we're going to be starting not too long here. Like I say, we're not going to be taking too much, not doing too much tonight. In terms of everything, make sure everything's all good. Erase, test. Okay. Okay, got the sounds on this. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so it's 2 hours, man. 2 hours on this light. Alright, and we actually have to put these lights on as well. Up pretty. Okay, so we have the flight plan supposed to have already been set. Alright, here we go. See, it's already in. We're just gonna get runway 09 and put this on right here. Okay. That's all set. So what I have to do now, back to menu. Okay, up here, make sure everything's all good. Position it, GPS. Okay, return. Nav is already, we check the navigator, so we just gotta put in the weights. And fuel on board. Okay, so let me see how much fuel. Fuel on board is 2350, so I have to double check to see how much fuel this flight is again. Okay, so let's get back to flight plan. Where is it? Sorry. Where do I have to go? Sorry. Where to put set flight plan? Something like that, right? Yes, we did. Okay, so just have a look here quickly. Oh, sorry. Take off. Let me see. Take off fuel. Why is it so low? Is it low? Let me just have a check here. Block fuel is 2238. I forgot that this is kilograms, so not pounds. I was like, why is it so low? Oh yeah, it's kilograms, man. Kilograms tends to be very low. Yeah, man. So yeah, we're going to well, Puerto Rico, so I'm just change this as well. Put this as 122.8. 22. Oh, sorry, wrong place. This is 122. There we go. Decimal 8. 0, 0. And enter. Okay, so we have that. So next thing next. Try and do things here quickly as possible so we don't stick too much here. Okay, so I think we already put performance. Actually, no, we have to actually put that. So we keep all of this takeoff data. Actually, we're not going to press that as of yet. So let's change this a little bit. Put on to systems. Check, make sure everything's all good. And everything seems to be okay. Alright, everything seems to be okay. Okay, everything seems to be pretty fine, so we can keep that. Let's get stuff started up here, man. Okay, so let's get put the pro brakes on. Change the signs coming on, all of these stuff coming on. And probably I should have put another thing here, which I didn't do. Alright, so there we go. Where is it? Aircraft. And we have to start to take out some of the stuff here. And the cargo doors, we can close the cargo doors as well. Alright, so we get cargo doors closed, man. Getting ready for this, definitely. Pretty late night one. That's okay. Yeah, man. Hopefully all goes well. This one, not gonna lie. I'm a little tired, but hopefully everything's going for this one. So we're gonna study the PU. Put it to B. We're gonna press ignite. Let's start. Let's get 10. Let's get 8, 10. Okay. And let's get this. Alright. So this is going to pretty much start up APU. Alright, so a little bit settle. Idle, okay. T. That's all good. Make sure everything's all good. Cylinder power is on. Alright, so we see we have the hydraulics on. Okay, and everything is pretty much set and good to go. So we can actually move this since we no longer need the ground power, you know. Okay. And let's continue before we're gonna about to do so. Okay, we're gonna put the beacon on so we're getting ready. Let me see how it looks, man. So the props is already on. That's to give us the EPU. So you see lights, everything is all on. Okay, so let's get the engine started, man. Let's get the right engine started. Okay, we have about 15 seconds to do this. Okay, good. And you see it says unlock and ready. And now we see engine number 2 starting up. Spinning, still feathering until when I put this up. There we go. This is gonna go up a bit now. Okay. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes you have to have a really good time. Sometimes you have to keep yourself in a good place all the time, you know. And flight sim does that for me as well too. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Really enjoy flight sim just to keep myself in a good place sometimes. Oh, there goes another FedEx. Dion. out. It seems like he's flying. Oh, it seems like he is. Yep. So yeah, so we got the FedEx here as well. Even if the FedEx ramp is over here, it's okay. So good, yeah, man. So yeah, so I'm actually using my lossless scaling at the moment. And yeah, this flight is just gonna be a quick flight getting down to what, Puerto Rico. And this is actually a real world flight as well. Hey, 5 minutes having issues. Oh, you here? Yeah, so today I was actually even thinking of having my camera on as well. But I think I'll do that on the third one, which I will be doing that on the other Caribbean ops. But I also have to do, I think I'll just be doing just about three or four Caribbean ops, and then as well we'll be doing final ops. Or probably one of the ops also will be either in Wellington as well, and then I think for probably the last one will be the longest ATR of service flight, because there's a 3-hour ATR of service flight that takes off, and it takes about 4 hours, 3-4 hours, and that's more like Asia side actually. So let's start the engine number 1 now. There we go. Start. So wait for 10. For 10, you see here on the NH. 9, 10. Okay. And engine starting up. Good. That's the ITT. Alright, nice. So you see engine number 1 is starting up there. Pretty nice. I mean, it took me a lot of stuff to actually learn this whole ATR, because I actually did not like ATR, so I still don't think like I enjoy it that much yet, but I was like, you know what, let's try to dive into everything before I probably put this in the garage. And I like that the fact that in this aircraft you actually have maintenance and all this kind of stuff when you get refilled, you know. So this aircraft is not just like that. I mean, I would say probably that's one of Microsoft's probably best aircrafts in the sim. They said yes, wait a bit. Yeah, so I already started my second engine here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for him. He wants me to wait for a little bit, but meantime let's just get the flaps down for a little bit. So let's look at what we have for the takeoff performance. So for the takeoff performance, okay, so that's landing. So it always seems to be giving us V1 of about like around there, 104, and V2 110. Okay. And for the departures here, it's gonna be an immediate takeoff, and then to the left, climbing out to about 5,000. So about that, going to Matnik airspace or approach, and then continuing left as well, because the course takes us that direction as well. So yeah, so engine number 1 started, continue. So the weather is good, so we have at the moment, check the weather. Well, sorry, the pressure, QNH 1014, so the good pressure, the weather is also good as well. And let me see, I think it's all good for now, and nothing to worry about here. So I'm just gonna wait for when he's ready, and then we would actually get out of there. I'm actually on VATSIM as well too, so that should hopefully be a good time. So let's put the probes. Okay, all the probes in, everything is all in, and we're pretty much ready to get out of here. But I'm just gonna wait for him and hear what he has to say. Okay, so yeah, everything seems to be all good, and passengers seems to be good, and everything else seems to be good right now. Alright, so let's look for the ND. Where is it? There we go. ND, and the only thing, or one of the things I like to do as well, which sometimes people don't do it, with your weather, make sure you're happy weather and stuff, yeah. And also it's good to put your silver, and then also make sure you put your stamp. And we're gonna put this to about, let's say, 2 level 2 6 3 8, something like that. And press enter as well. Okay, so, oh, yeah, that's not like a call. Normally they would be like 4 5 0 something like that. As it keeps saying error. What does it say here? 4 5 2 0. Is it looking for like unique? There you go. Alright, but that doesn't mean that everything is all done yet, you know. It's still not even as complete as of yet, man. You still gotta do the last thing, which you want performance, and then you also have to press the takeoff and then also confirm the takeoff. And now, see, we can trim up as well too, because we want to make sure we have the right trim as well. So if we go into payloads and stuff, it says takeoff center, what was that? It's 4.7, so that's a bit high. That's very high, I would say. Just make sure. Yeah, that's a bit high. Still. It's quite high, I would say. Anyways, yeah, let's just put it in. That's what it's in us. Although I think 4 would be a bit too high. Normally these settings about 1.5 at most. So we're gonna go with that because I don't trust this. Anyways, yeah, so the takeoff stuff is already set, so now that's why we have 117 right here. And are you ready? Let me ask him. Are you ready? Oh, sorry about that, guys, if you heard me. Are you ready? Because I am fully ready. Is he not ready? Let's see what he's doing. Yeah, so I got my lossless scaling. Oh, he's up. So let me see if I will get him on frequency. George Charles Airport. Alright, George Charles Airport. George Charles Airport is ATR Mountain Air Cargo looking to depart for Bravo. And we'll be backtracking for runway 10. And Mountain Air Cargo traffic ATR. That's for George FL Charles traffic. Yo. Yeah, Marcia, what's up, how are you, man? I saw you was watching, you was on what? What's the name again? 268 stream, man. Yeah, I see you've been flying all around the world, really, recently. So I'm ready, so I'll be backtracking right now. Okay. So let me just, yes, again. Okay. Alright, so let me just release the brakes. Okay, I'll do the... Let's get forward. Throttles. Alright, there you go. I got a few camera sets here. Nobody clear on my left. And right. Okay. Yep, so yeah, man, nice nighttime flight, man. Not even gonna lie. Just give me a second here. Yeah, I'm gonna put my landing lights on since we're on the top on the runway as well. Backtracking from St.Lucia, guys. And you can see it. Nice. Alright. So everything is all good. So like I said, the weather is pretty good, so in case of any emergency, it's gonna be a left. Taking off and making a left right to the traffic. Wouldn't be doing right because of terrain and all that. This will be a left traffic. Alright? Yeah, left traffic pattern. So okay, so let me get the gust locks right now. And let me Okay, so it's done a bit. So let's here we go. Like I say, on the next, probably on the next flight, then I'm gonna put the VR stuff. You know, there's a free app actually you can use, and I've been using it for some years actually. From time Microsoft 2020, I think it started. I've been using this free air tracking app thing, but I just haven't been able to get it too stabilized. So that's why I haven't. Oh, I haven't been using it all the time. But we're getting ready for this departure, so let me just put this back in the D. And the takeoff speed is 114. Oh, let me put this back right. Here. And I think I'm gonna remove the storms. Alright, here we go. Alright, so remove the storm light. Okay. Oh. There we go. There we go. FedEx. There we go. Yeah, so this should be fun. This should be exciting. I'm not, you know, sometimes it's always good to find yourself doing something that's exciting. And I always like to fly some exciting flights. You know, I really like to fly some exciting flights. I know they've been asking me to fly ATR for a very long time now, and I haven't been doing it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna commit to it today, or actually this week. And yes, man. First time on it, I didn't do too well, but this time, my first official flight in it yesterday, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna hold our brakes around there. Okay. Yeah, so the brakes is on. Alright. I'm gonna start a chrono, and I'll be departing. Let me ask him. Where is he? Where is he? Is he not? Actually, just give me a second. Let me find out if he's there. Probably I just wondering if I should even run my Volanta as well. Probably I should run my Volanta as well. Yeah, I'll run my Volanta just so I can be able to just... I don't always use it all the time anyway, like Volanta. But just give me a second and I'll probably put up my Volanta. Yeah, so I'm actually talking to him as well just to find out if he's ready. Alright, so I'm just asking him a question if he's ready. So just give me a second, let me find out. Then we'll be taking off in just a second. What I'll do as well in the meantime is let me get you guys some new music as well, man. Get something else running. You guys know I love my Luffy already as well. Alright, so here we go. Let's get the show on the road. As long as once he tells me that he's ready, then we're gonna get out. Right. Alright, and oh, did I even put my sim brief? Did I even save the file for SimBrief? I don't think I did. Okay, so... oh, here we go. Right, thank you, Lord. So now that I have the flight plan all saved, alright, great. That's absolutely wonderful. Nice, so now that we can actually get ready, because now I have my Volanta up and running right now. And that's an absolute wonderful thing right now. Yes, I have my flight set, which I can probably show you guys as well. The second screen here. Alright, so here it is. So St.Lucia, you can see, and there is San Juan Center. Trinidad is online as well too, and New York Oceanic at the moment is online. So yeah, let's get this show on the road, man. Let's get back into my main screen. And get the show on the road, man. Okay, So I think he's ready. Taking off runway 10, that's Montanet Chicago 11710 Alpha, looking to take off runway 10. Judge FL Charles traffic, and I can see him just holding. But funny enough, I can't hear him on radio, which is a bit weird. Because I am on frequency, active frequency, it's right there. I wanted to display it. So why am I not hearing him? Is he on like? Is he on a different frequency or something? I'm not too sure why I'm not hearing. Why can't I hear him? Is he even on the frequency, or is it that my audio is not on? Yeah, my audio is on, so I'm supposed to hear. So something is either he's not on frequency. Anyways, let's try to get out of here. Okay. And we're just gonna make a left turn. Like I said, make a left turn. I know we've been waiting there for quite some time now. Alright. So yeah, let's get the show on the road. Okay. Go. Alright. Okay. Keep it about there, a notch. Just brakes, and here we go. Slight little bit of winds, but those 70 knots. Make sure we go areas. 100. Remember, our rotation is 104, and rotate. And there we go. Absolutely wonderful. And yeah, coming up. Absolutely wonderful. So let me show you guys a little bit up here. This is nice, man. Taking off in St.Lucia. It's always nice doing this left hand turn, man. Trust me. Always super nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's get the. There we go. Pitch down a bit. Okay, so we're maintaining those speeds. We're gonna synchronize heading. Okay. The dampers on. Autopilot on. Heading mode selected. And we're gonna go for IS speed mode as well. Okay. My IS speed. Well, actually, I didn't put heading mode. Heading mode selected. Let's continue the turn. Alright. Now I can put the flaps up as well. Flaps up. So we can put the lights off now, taxi lights off, no longer needed. Maybe we can put this up as well. Alright. Well, let's just see how it is outside just for a second now. Timing out. Pretty nice, isn't it? Turned out pretty nicely. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Traffic is Mountain 711 Alpha 0 Alpha is climbing out of 4,000 feet, and we'll be making a left turn, continuing on course. That's Project for Trans traffic. Alright, so let's continue. Let's get speeds, man. We can actually increase the speeds as well. There's a button over here. Alright, so 170, we press cell. Yeah, that gives you the speed, so you can climb out on climb speed on. Yeah, climb out speed. If we come up here, in the FPS. If you go to V now, you will see 170 on the IS, which is VNAV speed. But at the moment, we're not. We're in heading mode, so even if we press VNAV, it's not going to do anything because we're not on intercept. So one thing we could do, what I could do right now, is I can actually put a direct to instead. Direct to, and put direct to. Keys. Execute. Here we go. And I can put now. So now we're directing the keys. So we can actually zoom out on this as well. Zoom in, I believe, just to see. Alright. There you go. So now we can see where we're going to be at 20,000 feet. Nice, so we're climbing out pretty nicely, yeah, right? It's always good to always make sure everything's all good. There is some checklists and stuff, but I haven't actually figured out how to use the checklist completely as of yet. But I use it, the one I watch online, I just read off that. But so far so good. Since we're on, we can actually just press edit mode to synchronize because we're already on nav mode. I have to check to see if this aircraft actually has a cabin. You know, it's a cargo, but I wonder if it has a cabin. Let me put the dome lights off. Alright, we had too much lights on here. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. So now let me find out from him. Has he even taken off yet? Good question. Never know. And why I can't hear him on frequency every single time? Like, for some reason I just can't hear him on frequency. Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, but I can't wait to launch the other thing that I have to get launched as well too. And I got something that I have to launch. I actually want to try and launch it. I mean, it's not like a new BA ready, but it's like just something for it to track down. Okay, so we're passing 10,000 feet now, man. So let's get this lights off. And the lights coming off. Okay, so we have everything pretty much under control. I mean, I didn't really put that windshield icing, windshield heating, because it's very hot in the Caribbean anyway. It's like 28 degrees. So you don't really have to put it immediately. But now it's still 12. It's 12 degrees now. Pretty nicely, yeah. Yeah, so let me see. Does it have a cabin? Let me have a look. Let's see. Does it have a cabin inside of it? Can the doors be open? You know what? Let me get the lights first. Get the lights on first. Sorry about that. Put the lights. This one and the dome lights. Okay. So what can be open inside here? But I know the passenger one you can actually. Oh, is it open right now? Oh, it's open right now. Is there a light? Oh, is there a light? Oh. Is there a light that I'm supposed to know that I'm not too sure about? Probably there is. It's probably just not too sure which one it is. Yeah, these can come up and down, so this is pretty nice. It's not too bad. He's taking off. Let me see where he is on Volanta. Okay, yes. So he's taking off as well. Yep. He's taking off as well on Volanta. So today I'm using my Volanta, but I had New Sky, which I'm gonna be launching this new thing just now, this New Sky thing. But just trying to design the last bit of it because I'm trying to get the whole API and everything. So in other words, that it already integrates everything, like all the accounts and everything like that too. So in that way, you know, in terms of another thing that I want to do on top of my rewards for the current flight channel. So once they reach a certain amount of points and stuff for the channel, in terms of flying hours and stuff like that, then you're gonna get some points and you get a reward or somebody win. So instead of just doing giveaways, it's just like running a whole, like you're running something that you have to win. So yeah, so here I am climbing out here. He's out here. 4,000, 4,000, 5,000 at the moment, so it's not too far behind me. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. That's just me changing over to the screen. Yeah, but it's pretty nice. I actually have to put a few other views as well. You know, actually, because this one is another one, the other aircraft. So I actually don't have a few of my camera views, which I didn't. Well, actually, I'll put it that way. I forgot to set. So I'll actually put this one here as well. So just to shortcut it. Did I put it as? Alright, great. Yes. It's always good to put a few of them, but I'm actually gonna put another one. Yeah, I'm gonna what's it called again? When I have the free track thing, then I'm gonna be able to use that instead. Yeah, sometimes I try to do a little bit too much. I guess that happens when you enjoy flight sim. I would say at least trying to enjoy flight sim as much as you can. Yeah, because I would say flight sim makes it so much happier. It makes me so much happier, I would say. Tomorrow I have some stuff to do, so I'm just trying to, the time that I get now, trying to fly right now. Yeah man, guys, but just a thumbs up will do today. If you're enjoying that, you know, me back in ATR, at least trying to, you know, fly ATR. So yeah, finding my lossless scaling, and I would say it's been pretty fine. My lossless scaling is really nice. Right now I'm getting 80 FPS, but I mean 40 FPS in the game, but 80 FPS on the screen, so it has a lot of space for frames. So if in case there is some issues with the game in terms of frames, lossless scaling can, you know, in terms of the post-processing and everything, get the frames from there. So yeah, everything's all good for now. Let me see. I'm not seeing him on screen yet, so that means he's behind me and below. Climbing at 16,000 feet at the moment. So everything's pretty good. We have 11 minutes so far. We have to just monitor as well the fuel and all this kind of stuff just to make sure. Down here, so flight time 11 minutes so far. Been on board 2,300, cross weight 16,350. Everything's all good. ATT. Okay. We have the landing elevation down there, which in this whole new update, or in recent updates, how they fixed this. Before it was only manually, but now it's automatically getting the landing elevation. So now you already have all of that. So that's pretty cool. I like that actually. You just keep it on IAS speed, the climb speed, based on the first settings. It would just get it the props and everything, because we already have it here. Notch speed, right? And because the props is on auto, it would feather it accordingly. It will change the pitch of the prop automatically to be able to climb out on the right props. So that's pretty good. That's the thing about the more advanced, or let's just say the automated one. In other words, I think the 72500s have analog, I believe, or they actually, I think if I'm correct, one of them only have one FMC, and then there's some with the analog gauge to there. As you can see, this is more digital. So there's the 72600 and then the 42600. They're all digital. Just one have about 78 passengers and one have about 50, I think 50. So like 20 more seats or so. So let me see. So right now we're just going just about. So probably can put it up just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Put a little bit more speed. Alright. So that we can try to climb up a little bit. Because at the moment it's leveling off. So I mean it's based on weather and stuff. So if it can't get the performance, you're not gonna force it, then you'll probably just climb a little later. So we'll just keep it at for now we'll just keep it at 18,000 feet then. Alright, we'll just keep it at 18,000 feet and let it climb out. So now you see that it changed from 170 to now going to 195. To be its okay. So we see the altitude mode. Okay, so now it's gonna climb. It's gonna increase the speed. No, I'm not hearing you, man, Jaden, at all. I don't know, from since yesterday I wasn't hearing you at all. I don't know what's going on, and I don't think it's me because, as you can see, I'm on 122.8. I'm pretty sure my thing is on. I'm sure it's on. Is it not on? Not on. Once you press that down, that means that's on, right? This is the volume controller, so you can see it's already at max volume, and it's down on common, and it's actually showing on my panel as well. My Swift Pilot GUI. It's actually showing that the audio is already on as well, and I'm seeing that COM1 and COM2 done maximum at the moment. So this issue could be definitely with you. Okay, so let's just go down. Let me just put back to server. And let me see transponder 1. Okay, on. Altitude off. No. Stickers, I see photo. Alright, let's say GA. Okay. Everything seems fine. Everything seems fine here. Engine is nice. Your flow at the moment is 8.9 kilograms per minute since we have 2,000. We have 2,260. So if we do the maths and see in terms of fuel flows, so if it's 9s, how much is that? That's per minute. 8.9 per minute. Kilograms per minute, right? Yeah. If you have 60 minutes, you have to multiply that by 60. 60 times 8 is how much? And see how much that is in an hour. Somebody can do the math right now. And I think at this, man, I will probably play a game or something like meantime, man. Anybody wants to play a game? Since we don't have much to do right now, other than just keep ourselves at cruise here. Let me see. Anyway, we could play a nice little game. I'm probably gonna put this game up on the screen, man. The other day I saw the guys were playing it, and I mean they were having a very good time and a joyful time as well as playing. They were having an absolute world of time, man. World of time. So let me see where we are on Volanta right now. Yeah. Once we reach Geese, then we're gonna be in San Juan Center. Once we reach Geese. So Geese would be. Actually, I can double check. You just give me a second while I update. Hang on. Back up to raw. So let's go to Geese. It says Geese supposed to be at 40 minutes. So 40 minutes. So far we have 18 minutes. I'll just move the game away for a second. 18. So we have 20 minutes again. 20 minutes we're gonna reach Geese. Alright. So yeah. We should play a game, man. Anybody wants to play a game? Nobody wants to play a game? I'll let you know the commands for the game, man. Just give me a second. Let me get just get the code as well. Where is it? Where is it? It's on my Streamlabs, so I just have to actually go back to my Streamlabs. Where is it? Come on, Streamlabs, don't do me this. Come on. So I'm just actually getting into my Streamlabs here, because I have to actually get the code so that we can for us to play, man. I say it's your thing. I don't know, something is wrong when it comes to the sounds, man. I don't know why it's like you just not hearing. I'm not hearing you. Because I mean it always works. So why all of a sudden it's just not working? So probably just this aircraft. Although this Swift Pilot GUI did tell me that it have an update. I haven't actually done that. So I mean it could be that. But when I get the air traffic controllers, they actually hear me, so I don't think there's a problem with that. Where is this game widget? Where are all the widgets? So, oh, here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, because I was wondering that. Alright guys, so this is the thing. And then you put it where you want it to put it. So this is the code, which I'm going to put up on the screen. If you want to play the game, guys, just put this. It's your thing, man. Try to turn it. Try turning it up. I've reset everything. It's yours, man. I'm trying. Yeah, guys. So just press this. If anybody ever wants to try. And the number. Oh, put. Yeah, press this followed by the number, guys. So let me see. Oh, you press a 5. Okay, so let's just wait for it to put it. Come on. Then put it. Don't stick it together, man. Don't forget you have to put it spaced out, man. Alright, here we go. Yeah. No, as you already put it, Sometimes you just have to wait for a little second. Just because for it to think of what you're gonna say. It have a chat pool timer, like that's the duration in seconds to collect chat responses for processing the results. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it to 2 seconds. No, it says 3 seconds and 15, so I'm gonna put it to 3. So now we have to process it. So I will put it to 3 seconds. Okay, so just give it a second. I'm gonna restart it fresh. I'm restarting it fresh. Sorry there, Jaden. I'm starting it refresh. So yeah, man, just press 1 now. I think it's supposed to work now. Yeah, do it again. So then that way it just work. Do it now. It's supposed to work now. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, nice. There we go. There you go. Really press the 5 button. It have 3 seconds. Like you have to wait 3 seconds, bro. Yeah, just wait 3 seconds and afterwards it will actually come on. Alright, so it already pressed O on 9. So let me see, what you gonna put? I know you're probably thinking how hard there. You thinking of it right now? Are you gonna make a play? And I feel I might change the command. Afterwards, I'll change the command and I'll put a command to something like let me see. I'll put a command to something like, I don't know, T1, like T129 or something like that. Not coming up, right? Press 7. It's supposed to come at 7 now. Not coming on. No response from chat. 7. Oh, not 7. You have to put the I. Right. There we go. The game sounds, or put on the game sound. I mean, that too as well. All right, here you go. I'm just looking at where we are. Huh. Oh boy. Oh boy. You see this? What do you mean? What do you mean? I have to reach that? Alright, so you'll have to restart. Let's see who will win. You press. How you pressing a 2 and then also pressing a 1? Because when you do all that, it's gonna confuse it a little bit. You know? Don't press 1 multiple times. Just take your time. Press the 1. Do the 1 the SL game 1. You have to wait like 3 seconds, right? Wait, press it now. Do it now. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's see if it goes on now. And alright, you see? When you do it, you give it some time. You have to give it some time. Give it 3 seconds. There's like 3 seconds between play. Alright, so there's a minimum. That's a minimum. Yeah. What I find strange is if this is bots, then the bot's supposed to win you? Bot's supposed to be clever enough to trap you? Hey, like Julian, boy, you thinking real out there, and I think you're thinking her super hard. So what you gonna do? Meantime, let me put up the Volanta so that we'll see on the other side where they are right now. Alright, so there we go. So we coming up, or I coming up not too far again. San Juan Center. It's pretty cool. But you press the 8 already. Are you still there thinking? There's a question. The question now is what you thinking out there, you know? I'm trying to think of what you're thinking. Oh boy, tonight is one of those nights. Sometimes we have to not think too much sometimes. A 6. So how you put a 6, bro? How you put a 6 and just let the bot win you, bro? How? Yo, how you still how you put a 6? What do you even? Yo, just still let the bot win you. There's a remove of that today, no? Game over, eh? You done? Alright, I'll move it, I'll move it. Oh boy. Man, just make the bot win him, yes? You just make the whole bot win you, you know? You could have... Nah, I have fuck up. Yeah, no, yeah. Bot fuck you up. Sorry to say. Man, we only have about like 9 minutes. 9 minutes left to reach geese. And then, yeah. Why is TA on? Yeah, TA only. Well, nope. Right, all of this. Great. TCAS, TA, right. Good there. What I should do, I should probably put another view from this one. Yeah, so you guys can see. And you can actually put this down as well, I believe. Yeah. But obviously we're not gonna need it because it's nighttime. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I can't believe it. Let me see. Can I even play? I wonder if I can actually play while you play. Like if me and you, if it could be me versus you, man. Can the two of us play? That's a good question. Can I play? Nah, that's a game versus. Damn, that's a game versus the bot. Not a game where you can both play together, man. Damn. Oh my god. That would be nice if the two of us could have played together. Man. They have some other games you can actually add on as well. But I just don't like to play all of these games, so I don't even see a reason for me to play it. So that's why I'm not playing it. Yeah, man, fun times, fun flight in the night. Yeah, so we only have about a couple minutes left until we actually reach onto Keys. Trying to have some fun tonight. Yeah, but I supposed to have a new video to get launched. Because I know I haven't done a new video, so I was here talking in Discord on my friends, but I haven't done a new video yet. So I was like, okay, you know, because the last time I did a video in one of my videos, is this one, the real stop bars, which, yeah, man, people don't. I mean, probably a lot of people don't know about this because I mean it's slowly building up. But yeah, real stop bars for Microsoft. So they got this stop bars, but you actually have to have client and also Euroscope. Well, it's integrated with Euroscope. So yeah, I actually did part 1 and 2 with this. So yeah, man. Yeah, somebody was telling me I should. Well, actually, one of my friends was telling me I should start doing some videos again and stuff like that. But you know, it takes so much time to edit and stuff like that. But you know, I've done this one as well too. This one is pretty nice. You know, as you guys already know, I love X-Men. So yeah, and this one Microsoft came out, you know, finding the way to the community folder and all that kind of stuff, managing. There's even the FS linker, because I actually have 2. Let me see if I can show you. Actually, yeah, you guys can see my screen here, and I am. This is my memory optimizer, so that's how I optimize my memory and stuff. So yeah. It actually works with what's that, Windows 11. There's one also for Windows 10, but this one now runs for Windows 11. That's why some people may not be able to use it. It's like what they call the thing, what's it again? The empty standby list, right? I think that's the name called. MP. Yeah, this empty standby list, that's when you have Windows 10. And I think you can run this to get your thing running. Why did I do that? Sorry. Sorry. Keep twisting it. Yeah, but yeah, the empty standby list, and that's how you optimize the memory and stuff. That empty standby list thing. So in other words, like you just take out all the cache memory, and yeah, clear out all the cache memory. Because the way Windows does it, sometimes Windows cache a certain amount of memory and stuff like that. So sometimes you don't want them to cache that data, so then you just remove it. So the empty standby list, once you set that command in the BIOS and stuff like that, then it clears out whether based on the timing that you put it. So like every 5 minutes to clear out. But that was when it was the empty standby list mod thing. But now, sorry that I have to do this again. Why did I do that? Sorry about that. Did it wrong. Yeah, so like I was saying, the empty standby list thing. So let me go back again from my main screen. So yeah, so with this now, actually, all I have to do this is just put on auto optimize, and every 15 minutes, it's just going to take out a lot of RAM. I have about 24 gigs, but it saves some to run some of the programs and stuff like that. So. Yeah, man, so what happens is after every 15 minutes, you can either do it based on every 10 minutes, you can change it literally. Yeah, you can literally increase this and move it, or put it when it's at when available less than 15% in terms of when the CPU is idle and stuff like that. But I have it on optimize every 10 minutes because I think it's better that way. So that in that way now we can actually adjust the RAM and everything, so that it keeps making sure that I have available RAM and stuff. Because I have 24 gigs. Although I have to step up to the 32 gigs, but I have 24 gigs. I'll just use it for this. Okay, so yeah, I have the add-on here. I don't use this auto FPS thing anymore because it causes me some very big stutters. This one is for Microsoft 2024, and this one is for Microsoft 2020. So yeah, so this is the add-on linker thing that I use, and then yeah, like I said, from here, that's how I pretty much use that in terms of, because it's updated now to be able to use both 2020 and 2024. We're saying here, Jaden. Yeah, you know, want to get faster a bit. Move the condition levers. Move the condition levers to 100. But I keep it on auto because that's the speed I think like we're supposed to be going at, I believe. I'll have to check it out. Before I move further, yeah, so I was saying, yeah, so all of this stuff, man, I've done that. Even the auto offer, man, I know some people having big problems, and I actually figured out how to use it. So, yeah, I've actually looked into everything in terms of that program, and amongst other stuff here, man, but, yeah, where is it? The tech support workflow. So I have this one, the troubleshooting, and also the guide. This one is very long, I think it's about 18 or 20 minutes. I think this one's about like 16 minutes or 15 minutes or so. So that you guys, everybody that wants to know how to use auto offer, because I can get my Explain 11 and 12 looking just as gorgeous in terms of ground textures and stuff. So I no longer have to do none of this or getting any of the textures and stuff like how it is with the photo scenery stuff. Is just get this on the fly so that I fly anywhere around the road with my auto offer. Anyways, I use this so I can go to ADC, and just when we thought that ADC would stay on, it seemed like they disappeared. Yeah, just when they reached geese, because I was like, why didn't it, you know, just when I thought they would call in, they did not, because they literally just went offline. That's a bit sad and a bit unfortunate. But yeah, New York is there, I know. So let me just go back, yeah, sorry. And let me just, I put my lossless scaling off, so it's off right now. So I'll put it back on just now. Anyways, yeah, so I don't think I have much to talk about other than just let it keep going on still. Keep it about here. So if anybody ever wants to see anything. Okay. Alright. I think we're supposed to be going at that speed, so let me just double check. It's the speed. Where is the speed? This is the time. This is flight level, more distance, and the gas about 200. That's true airspeed. Right, the true airspeed and the gas 266 and true 255. So let me just double check. True airspeed 255. So we're actually going at the right speed. 255 gas, right? So even if we go at 187, the actual true airspeed is actually correct. So we keep it as that for now. I'll probably get my overlay once we get in closer to landing. Well, actually, yeah, once we get a little closer to landing. Yeah, but I really use flight sim for fun. I'm actually gonna start a pool. I wonder how many people. Yes. I wonder how many people actually enjoy flight sim. Like, does flight sim make you happy or something? Probably I should post that in very video. I can't wait to go in the iFly, the updated iFly, but I haven't had the time as of yet, so I'm not going to as of yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go to flight level 200, but the aircraft isn't able to go there for now. Anyway, so I'm just gonna let it keep flying for a minute, but some time, and then yeah, I'll just be here in the background as well too. So I'll just be monitoring everything, making sure everything's all good for the flight. see what's going on. I'm back. Yeah, there's there and not much going on right now. Oh, there you go. And we're just flying in. That expert. So it's been a minute, hour, sorry, and 11 minutes. We're in San Juan Center airspace at the moment. I remember, I did put Unicorn 1 to display, but I think if I remember, advisory, well, for usually a part of the advisory. Call them advisory now since they're also participating in America. What's it call it again? Not the audio formats, but the trial that was going on in terms of trying to implement CTAF. I think that's the one. So it's been absolutely great so far. So far. no issues. Still have 42 FPS. Not even using no shaders, no NVIDIA shaders, and as well as I'm not using my loss of skill. Let's have a look, see what's going on here. And it's estimated to 03446. Moment it's 0246. So you can see what time. Right? So we have an hour. Less than an hour, sorry. It says 98 nautical miles to go. And we will have 1,218 of fuel. Look at the payload, see block fuel. So the reserves is 361 alternate 292. So the final reserves in 653. 653. So a lot of fuel. Performance, cruise, seems to be okay. Nights like these in the ATR, transporting as much cargo as possible. You know, I think I'll have to do a pilot life as well, cargo pilot life, all this kind of stuff. So you know, we have actual reason why we do it. Some of the flights that we do. Wait, oxygen supply. I don't have that. When you do that, you actually have to do all of that and make sure. It's really nice. Do all of this stuff, man. I mean, you could do all of this stuff as well. So yeah, although people say that this aircraft, I guess probably previously before it was updated, we used to get the nosedive. All of a sudden, the aircraft just nosediving out of randomness. But for me, it's been pretty smooth. This update literally hasn't been a problem at all. New York Center seems to still be online. Yeah, New York Center still online. Name is Jesse Aviator. Alright. We'll find out who he is. see what he does. So just give me a second, guys. I'm just looking at one of the controllers actually. I probably might just describe to him as well too. Pretty nice. Yeah, well, it's pretty cool. He's actually a pilot as well. The he or is a she? Jersey aviator. Doesn't seem like a she. Let me see. Just give me a second. Probably just take out the sound so that you guys don't hear that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have it on. I'm gonna try to...
Delivery JetBlue 6337, Terminal 5, requesting IFRS file.
JetBlue 337. Kennedy clearance, good afternoon. Good evening. You are cleared to the Mike Delta Sierra Tango Airport.
Okay, so I'm just setting up for the arrivals section. So I'm using runway 08. Oh, sorry. Let's just hit myself on the second screen. Miles, was that Miz? Oh, let's see. Did that something I just did wrong? The runway 08 via Miz. Let me see. Ah, there we go. Alright. Via Miz. Nice, wonderful, thanks, man. And I believe I have to put this, or actually execute, and then we'll go direct to Miz. So let's direct to Miz and intercept. And there we go, we're going direct to Miz now. And we see how top of descent is updated. So that's the thing about this. This plane is so like more electronic. Alright, so let's zoom in a bit. And two more. Actually, oh, wrong way. Go for it. There we go. So now you can see how much it is, and then 4,000, 2005, 2009. So that's what I really like about this aircraft. Whether it's a 4.2 or the 7.2, man. So let's put it back down to format. Go. And we want to put this in again 2040. So we keep it like that. Synchronize the heading as well. And yeah, let's keep it like that. Not much going on. Just looking at my Volanta as well. So we already passed Giso, and San Juan is coming up. I'm sorry, Puerto Rico is coming up. It's pretty nice, yeah? After our plus flying. I would think that that's pretty long, and that's actually not even that bad still. It's like, I mean, it's an hour and 45 minutes. It's actually not that bad. In real life, it'll probably be a little bit more difficult. It's all that bad, so we're just gonna wait here still. Yeah, till it's ready. We're ready to do some stuff. For now, yeah, just keep it like that. They fly the old ATR 72300. Yeah, yeah, the ATR, yeah, 72300. Yeah, so yeah, I saw that. So I was like, I think if I remember, I think the digital ones is the 4262. Sorry, 4260, and the 7260. These are the digital one. So there's the size, the aircraft size. I believe the 75, one of them has one FMC, which I think is a 42300. I think it has one FMS or FMC. I believe, and if I'm correct, I think it's one. Or I think some of them they do what they call some rectifying thing. So then they retrofitted, or in other words, fit like two. Yeah, the 600 version a glass cockpit, yeah. So the digital exactly, yes. But the one, like I say, one of them has one FMS, and also one of them has or what they call it, the analog. I believe the 72500 has analog, or yeah, I believe the 72500 has analog. So yeah, but obviously you could see over time they just basically updated the cockpit, because within the decade, man, they changed things a few times here and there. Yeah, the ATR 72500, right. Yeah, so they've changed a few things, yeah, but FedEx modified their one to have two. Yes, exactly. So that's what I was talking about, the retrofitted. Yeah, the 300, man. So they had the retrofitted one. Yeah. So yeah, there's 300. Cause when I saw it, I saw like there was like what glass cockpit and stuff. So they have. I'm sorry, no, two FMS. So they have two FMS. I guess it makes sense for them to have two because I mean, you're carrying cargo. But the question is, why would they have like a cargo all the way up to Cuba? And you wonder, well, okay, well, how many flights actually goes direct to Cuba? Before in the past, they used to have some flights to Cuba, and you know they used to have, I would say, a lot more people like Venezuelan, you know, Cubans and stuff in, you know, and a lot of the Americans, but obviously Americas, but obviously over time, you know, politics and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, FedEx still goes there, which is Mountain Air Cargo in terms of the call sign. Still go there because I guess I would say politically it comes down to like medicine and all of these kind of things. You know, they have to bring narcotics and all that kind of stuff back and forth to labs. So whether it's St. Lucia, probably they might just do transit as well too. So like Barbados it is, or St. Vincent, probably they would fly from St. Vincent, come to St. Lucia, and then pick it up and then go straight to Cuba. You know, and whatever else that they have to do. Yeah. So yeah. I think the hardest part of everything right now is trying to get the timing that everybody is on. Yeah, let's figure the timing for everybody. What are you talking about? Have a milk run? The POS, Trinidad and Antigua, what was that? EIS? And Antigua and San Juan. Yeah, that's probably when I have like the time. Yeah, when I have the time, because you know me already, I don't really have all that sort of time to be flying on every afternoons and stuff. And you know, on afternoons and night times, it's times where people meet up with family and do all of this other stuff. So, like flying on an afternoon or evening now is like giving up your afternoon, giving up your family time, giving up whatever to fly. So that's why it becomes very difficult to actually like fly on a 7 o'clock night or something like that. Sometimes you have people call in and family and stuff, and you have to go and do this, that, then you have to cancel streams or whatever, flying or whatever. That's why I think like we're in such a location that it makes it difficult because like the European time is different than American times, and it's the times Americans come out to fly, or the English or Europeans, it's different time. Caribbean people obviously they're not gonna rush home to go and fly plane, you know, so it's quite a lot different time. You know, to get the right time is always difficult for us. And even when we want to fly on weekends, we wait till like the European time because you know we all want to use CPDLC and all this kind of stuff. So we wait till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But they have some events like 8 o'clock in the morning, like Japan, Hong Kong, even Dubai and these places have flights at 8 o'clock, which also has CPDLC and all this kind of stuff. But thing is, most Caribbean people still wouldn't want to fly in the morning, giving up their mornings and stuff to fly, unless you really have nothing to do. So it is difficult, I would say. But what I found is like other streamers. Most times, people that probably fly the other streamers are either people that also have other streams and stuff to do, stuff like that. Um, where they do the fly is because they're on a timing where they're probably on holidays or something like that, and they're flying, which is probably a good time based on for them as well too. So, for example, being in like Texas, you're on a literally on another you're on a like a -8. So that time in -8 for them, when it's like 8 o'clock our time, it will be like 7 o'clock their time. So for us, 8 o'clock, living at 9 might be a little bit late. You might want to be in bed by 9, 10, and they're pretty much just about getting home, which most people might be in either Los Angeles or whether they're in Boston time or something. So, or they probably fly for the Boston time, but probably not at that time. So we're probably either like an hour behind or so. So it's always a little difficult getting the right time in. So yeah, the top of the descent is coming up pretty soon. So within like 20. So we're gonna get all of that stuff sorted out. Let's make sure that we have our performance. The landing, okay, reversers and the pins to dry. So it says about 107. And the runway is pretty long, it's 11,600. Been in it 1,000. So we should be pretty fine from there. Okay, I'm a bit excited. Here it is, man. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually here just watching one of the guys in the live. Actually, probably I'll send for you as well. I'm here watching his lives, man. He is the Oceanic controller right now. I'm gonna send it for you right now. Yeah, so he's the one who's on New York Center right now. Yeah, he's the one who's on New York Center right now. So just give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out some things. But yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I will try to at least figure out something also for my virtual as well. See what I could do. What's this? In terms of like trying to get some of my stuff organized for my Alright, anyways, we have to get ready. Yeah, so I will try to organize that. So you say BVI and PR. Yeah, you know, I know that BVI, there's flights going on to BVI as well. We have to get ready for descent, man. So let's see, how does the descent plan goes? Actually, flight plan. Okay, so is there altitude? Let's see. Does it have altitude? Monitoring. Let me see progress. Airspeed, altitude. So if we go down to maze, altitude 8,003. Okay. So let's click all the way down. And let's, alright, so down to 14, let's put this all the way down to 10. Make sure we'll be crossing this thing just now. So let me just put minus sign just to see we're crossing it. Just about a second. Go to perf, yes. Alright. So then I think we can activate speed. Alright. Okay. That's the approach speed. So yeah. Okay, so I feel like, okay, so now we have to go down to VNAV. So we follow the VNAV path and follow the VNAV path down here. Alright, so let's go. Nice. So now we're following the VNAV path. Our flight director is AP and we have LNAV. So the speed is going to be on, where is it again? VNAV. Okay, so this is what we're going to get. Now via speed 219. And it's calculated descent rate 136 till we get to the altitude. When we go back to progress and the maze up to 8,224, and then drone as 4,000. Okay, that's pretty nice, man. We have to maintain 219, so we have to just control our throttles a little bit. That regard. It is 219. All right, so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh man, we're actually descending, man. We're going down, we're going down. So he's actually behind me at 16,000 feet. Now, I think because the weather and everything is good, I think I'll just do a visual landing. It's because we're doing the hour now, and then once you get closer, land. Okay, passengers on board, but we put the seatbelt signs on still, make sure everything is all checked. Okay, keep the strobes. My wing lights on. I've already put my wing lights on ever since. I have the strobes and the wing lights. Okay, so let's just make sure. Alright, see, so we're maintaining the speeds and keeping on profile as well. Or trying to at least maintain on profile. So that's pretty nice. Super, super cool, man. Like, they have some mods, man, you can actually add on. And I was like, do we need all of these mods to just trying to keep tweaking sims just to make things look good? Like, there's a lighting mod for Microsoft 2020. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to use that mod anymore, because like, what's the point of trying to make Microsoft and stuff like look so good? You know what I mean? Like, no matter what you do to this thing, man, eventually you're always gonna see some things and then figure, well, why do I need that? Do I need this? You know, that kind of thing. It's called the trim sceneries, right? The night enhancement. I was like, okay, well, I don't think I need that just to make the sim look good. You know, it enhances the lights, yes, but I don't think I need that. We're just making sure everything is all good. Seems like we're almost rich already, eh? Nice, you're going pretty nicely. Synchronize the heading. Nice, nice, nice. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna remove this, put this all the way down. Let's get VNAV path again. Going to be 4,000, sorry, to 8,000. 10,200 feet. That's where we have to reach Mez, which we are reaching it by. Nice, yeah? You can see there's terrain and stuff. So let me see, they have some models around. There's the KLM, it's in a 777, and there's a Max as well. FLE. Okay, so we're passing 10,000 feet, so landing lights coming on. Alright. Okay, so the next one will be 4,000. Alright, so we're gonna keep that going. 4,000. Down to 4,000. Yeah, it's going pretty fine, pretty well here. I'm going to lie, it's been pretty cool. Pretty exciting. You're fine. Keep monitoring everything, make sure everything's all good. It's in a bit of speed as well, so let's try to adjust some speeds a little bit. Okay. Down just a little bit. Keep going down. Believe the flight, if we go to proof, I believe we will activate. Should be the 96. So we have to get to 170. Cool. So let's keep it up to about 200 knots. So let's keep it about here. Here, should keep it about here. About 1,000 high. It's okay. What's next on the list? Flight plan. Progress page, sorry. 2005. Okay. 2005, so we're making sure that we stay on the profile. 2005. And let me just zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so pretty good. San Juan traffic, sorry, very good traffic coming to land. Currently 4,100, Monson cargo, 7110 Alpha. Okay, now we're gonna put, we have to reduce the speeds here quite a lot. coming into final. You. So it's gonna be busy here for a little bit. So let's try to keep those speeds. Alright, what we're gonna do is to take off and put the gear on so we can lose some speeds here as well. And at this point, like I said, we can always go visual because we have the airport in sight. Nothing going on really right now. Nice. Okay. Alright, absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna remove okay, so let's get down. We have good speeds for now. To the flight director, since like I said we're not be using this right now. Let's keep it right there. We'll try to go down a little bit on profile. It's higher on profile. Okay. Alright. There we go. So let's try to steer because the wind is blowing pretty strongly. Alright. Just defrotted a little bit. I'm gonna put the taxi lights on as well. Yep. Okay. Keep it around here. Keep it there. Let's keep that pitch. I'm gonna put freeze our flaps now. Alright, so on the balloon. Forward. High. Yep, because it's ballooning. That's the thing, anytime does that, you know you're gonna balloon. Getting down on profile. Alright. Too high. Speed is okay, we could bit off the speed. Alright, here we go. I mean, still three red. I'm 3 whites. Should be good.
500.
There we go. Good, we good.
200.
Not right there.
100.
Dead
50.
right.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Right there. That was nice. Alright. Since the runway is long, so we won't use too much of the reversals, we'll just use our manual. Braking, and we're gonna probably exit the left as well. Super fun. Oh man. I'm gonna lie, that was super exciting. Okay. Exit left. Let's go. Go. Okay, he's coming into line. Let's try to vacate as we can. As quickly as we can. Alright, laps coming up. Alright, there we go. I'll put the landing lights off. And I'm just gonna put the... I'm just gonna park somewhere around here. Every time like I like to use GSX, man, so park somewhere around there should be good. Some people look for payware for everything, and I'm like, I don't think we need payware for every single airport that you can go to, man. So what we should have done was bring the control yoke as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's put this dome and the dome lights on. Okay, and let's get this. Alright, aircraft. Sweet. And engine number 2 off as well. Okay, perfect. Taxi lights off, wing lights coming off. Beacon will be coming off. Sweet, isn't it? Let me see, strobes, no longer need the strobes as well. Logo can stay off for now. But we could have put all of these off. Yep. And even the, where is it? Crew supply as well. For now, I think most of it is already set. We can remove this, no longer need this around. That's about everything really for now. Absolutely wonderful. Mountain Air Cargo. I believe he just arrived. Where is he? Did he go all the way down? There he is. There he is. Hope he had a great landing. See, let me review my landing. Let me see review. See what does it say. Statistics. And I actually landed at, I mean it's minus 200, minus 225. Not that bad, but still a bit better. There it is. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, just about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Not too bad. Absolutely wonderful, I would say. But now, let's just wait for him here. Just wondering what's the next flight gonna be like. Alright. Absolutely perfect. Oh, you already stopped one of his engines already. I don't know. You see, I'm not fully ATR as of yet to be able to learn how to do that. That's the thing, man, when it comes to props, man. You do all of that kind of stuff as well, too. Nice. I just have it taking pictures here as well. So, yeah, man, that was pretty nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. So that was gonna be the end of that, man, tonight. So hopefully the next one I'm gonna be able to. It was the free truck that I started being able to use yet again in a long time. So thank God I can be able to use it. Yeah, I know there's some complications with it, but I'll get it right till the next one, which probably might be on Thursday. Not sure. I doubt. Probably not Thursday. Could be on Saturday. My bad, busy this week because I have a few things to do this week. So yeah, I might have to look at that. Look into that rather. Yeah, so I had a good flight. No lying, I had a good flight. So that I'm gonna end this. So guys, thanks you once again. Thank you everybody. Well, thank everybody who came on board. Huh? Till the next time, guys. What I'm gonna start to do eventually, man, I'm gonna start to get my replay as well, man. Yeah. Wait, minus 700? For real? Bro, if you got that's big kicks. I can't even imagine like you have minus 700. I did. I don't know. No way. Minus 700. What happened there? Was it like must be some FPS issue or something like that? And sometimes one of the issues butter machine. Butter machine and you got minus 700. But it shouldn't turn into Miguel. Yeah, more like you. Today, you created your own thing. I feel like probably only done one flight coming into like minus 1,000 or so. But yeah, you probably might need the memory-wise optimizer thing that I run in. I have that running for the game, to be able to optimize my RAM and stuff. Because sometimes the stutters come when you're like your memory like going. And then you have, like it's almost reaching near the max, so sometimes you have to clear the space so that it can free up itself. Yeah, all of these things, man. Trust me. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of that, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna end this live right now. Thanks again for tuning in today, man. We'll chat in Discord, so if you guys haven't seen in Discord, come in Discord. Oh, power management, keep switching. Yeah, well, I actually manage my own power and stuff like that, man. Did you put it back to climb power? Because I was watching a few videos, they never moved it until they put it back to climb power on the landing. Yeah, that was about it. So they leave it in cruise, even when it descended, they leave it in cruise power, and then afterwards, when they come into landing, they change it to climb power. Takeoff power, yeah. So yeah, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna end there, man. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will chat in Discord, man. Have a good day, guys. Bye.